it's Liz Yuille from Old Stables Crafts. Thank you very much for joining me again today. And today is another Spot Weekly Challenge. And this week we have a sketch. I hope you can see that on my phone. So it's a diagonal, not from corner to corner, with a square in the middle. And this is my interpretation of that. The sketch is only meant to be a jumping off place, so don't feel you have to be religious about following it, but this is how I've interpreted it. So I'm using the Boho Indigo product medley, which is just gorgeous, and this is my first project using it, but I'm gonna be having such fun with it. I did do a quick review of what's in here. I want to say it was on my Facebook Live last week, so a week ago today, but I honestly can't remember. But there is so much stuff in it. You basically get the stamp set, the dies, which you get more dies than there are images. You get 2 reels of the most amazing ribbon. So this is a frayed grosgrain, so the edges are frayed, and this is a ruched ribbon, which is similar to the Daffodil Delight ribbon that went with the Bonanza Birthday Bonanza Suite in the mini catalogue. So really lovely little ribbons. Let's pop those back in my rack because I'm not using those today. And then of course you get all of this. This you can also get as a refill pack. You don't get the ribbon, but you can get the papers and the flowers and the die cuts and the embossed elements. So those are just my scraps. So you get these flowers which are made out of, it's a sort of felt. It's back in my sewing days, it's a bit like interfacing. So it's a kind of mesh. And then these amazing papers. Let me get rid of the die cuts and stuff. So you get, I want to say 6, but no, is it 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sheets of each of the designs. The colours are very vanilla, Night of Navy, not Whisper White. Yes, Whisper White. Very vanilla, Night of Navy, Whisper White and Misty Moonlight, as well as some gold and some garden green. So these are one side and this is the other side. So really lovely. Then you get these embossed elements. They're lovely 6x6 embossed sheets. You get 2 of each of the designs. Whoops. So some lovely floral, and then this is a bit like an argyle. And then lots, and I mean lots of die cuts. So 2 sheets of each of these. So let me just, so that's 2 sheets of labels and some floral images. I picked up 2 sheets, this with one of the other sheets. So all of these lovely gold and garden green foliages, and then some more labels. So lots and lots, and then a bit more. And as I say, you can get this as a refill pack at the moment when I'm filming this, which is in advance of going the challenge going live. The refill pack was not available in Europe. I think a lot of people might have just ordered the refill pack and not the whole medley. But I'm so pleased I got the whole medley as well. I actually ordered it as a half price item. So I basically got this free. So let me show you how I've made this. I'm going to change the way that I've put the pieces together a bit. That would be, if I can, oh, I've buried them. There we go. There's one piece and there's the other piece. So I'm going to do the opposite from what I've done. So let me show you how I've done this. Now I'm doing it on very vanilla, and I've got what for me would be a standard size mat. Measurements are always over on my website, and it's linked below in the associated blog post, so you can find those there. So this piece I've got to cut down to 5.5 inches from this end. So 5.5 inches is, well, I need to take 1/2 inch off because it's a 6-inch piece. So let's just be easy and take 1/2 inch off this side. There we go. So that's that piece. Do I want to change? Oops, that's the wrong way up. Do I want to do that? Ooh. I think I might. I think I might do the mirror image and see what that looks like, because I quite like those together, although that's not on a diagonal. No, that's going to annoy me. No, easy answer. It's going to annoy me. Not going to do it. So that's going to go on there. Now I'm going to put this together in a slightly odd fashion because I have got the very, very, very thinnest piece of gold foil, and on the back I put a piece of tear and tape, and then I've just sliced very thin strips, but it means that you end up with a gold foil sticker. So let me see if I can get the end up, because that might be difficult. Ooh, come on. Yay! Come on, you've nearly done it. There we go. Right, this is actually slightly longer than I need it to be. So I was going to pop it down. I am going to pop it down. Even if it kills me, I'm going to pop it down and lay my piece of designer series paper not there because it's not the right end. Let's pop that there. Then I know it's going to be long enough. This is basically 6 inches long, this piece of foil. Now I did, for this, I stuck the designer series paper onto the card, the very vanilla matte, and then tried trimming, and that was not easy either. So this is why I'm trying it this way. That's better, because then all I need to do is lay that down on top, marry up the, preferably without pulling that up, that's better, then pop this down, that's, no, that is right, and then I can just trim from the back and then trim straight and straight, and then I can stick that down. Now I'm going to use some seal, which is becoming one of my favourite adhesives. But in fact, Seal and Seal Plus, I think they are wonderful. I don't even think you need to put adhesive all the way around the outside, but because I've got 2 pieces of paper, I'm kind of being careful. And now I need to lay these down so that they are even. There we go. Right, so that is my mat. I've already die cut this, which is from the Tasteful Labels set. So I've already die cut that, so I can pop that back. And I'm going to distress the edge, but not until I have done the stamping for my vase, for which I need a scrap of Night of Navy. Now I know we don't sell this anymore, but I've still got it. I've had this same bag for probably 20 years or thereabouts, so I'm going to use it. stamp that down, having inked it with Versamark, and pull that up. Gold embossing powder, because we've got gold in the card already. So dabble that in there, and while I've got embossing powder out, I'm going to take the edge, don't need that anymore, the edge of my label and add some Versamark to the edge and the corners. Like that. Pop the lid back on and dabble this into the gold embossing powder. Now, I haven't used the embossing buddy on this, but I'm not too worried because I want a bit of a distressed look, possibly not as much as I've got at the moment, but with the aid of a brush, which is there, I can get rid of a lot of the extra embossing powder, and then scooch that to the side, ready to heat. I'm going to just balance that somewhere. Grab my heat gun and my ever faithful trusty cheese board. Now, someone asked me recently where I got this from. I think it was my local garden centre, but I honestly don't know. I've had it for quite some years now, probably about 4 years, so I honestly can't remember, but it's bamboo. There we go. And for this piece, come on. So this piece, I'm just going to hold in place. And blast the edges. Like that. Now, I did try Misty Moonlight and it wasn't a big enough contrast, so for me the Night of Navy was better. So let me grab my die cut my vase, and then we are pretty much done. So I need that, and I've already die cut the greenery. So bear with me one moment while I die cut my vase. Not sure it's going to be quite as well die cut as the first one. Oh no, it's alright. It's alright. So there we go, that's that. Pop my die back in its little place and pop everything together. So, excuse that noise off, that is my husband reeling out a hose pipe because it's watering time. We're having a bit of a heat wave at the moment. By the time you see this, it's not going to be such a heat wave, but it is at the moment quite a heat wave. Right, I'm just going to trim off the bottom 2 leaves from this die cut. And this is one of the die cuts from the boho set. I'm just going to trim those off because I want that further down in the vase and it would stick out. So I'm going to take a large dimensional, and because I've got them, otherwise you could just use a half, a small or mini dimensional, and then I am going to cut a couple of bits of edge to stick on here. It's one piece. Probably didn't want to take that off just yet. No, that's all right. And this is going to be a little bit long. Pop this one just there, and I'll leave the cover on that one for the moment. And I'm putting this quite a long way down on the label because I don't really want, whoops, no, I don't really want my vase waving in the breeze. I have an issue with things like that. I like lines, so I like it sitting on something. So, some more seal. Let's wind it on a bit. I am rather asking it to do something beyond the call by going on a lumpy thing. There we go. So this I'm going to just add to my card front, and I'm going to kind of do it by eye because there are these odd lines anyway, and then just remove the backing for the top bit of foil or dimensional, like that. And then I've got a card base. This is just a half sheet of card scored in the middle and folded, and on the inside I'm going to stamp one of the sentiments, and this obviously is very vanilla, so I've got a bunch of birthday love to you. So there we are, in Night of Navy. Get rid of that. Waft that in the breeze so it dries. Just a little concerned that it's quite an inky, quite a juicy ink pad, so I don't want to transfer the ink to the inside of the card. And then I popped this up as well. So it is going to be expensive to post, certainly in the UK, but sometimes people are worth it. And I think this card is worth it. So while I'm doing this, do remember to subscribe to my channel if you don't already. That's in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. And if you don't already have alerts coming through, remember to hit the alert bell. If you need any of the products, they are listed below and over on my website, and the link to my website is in the description bar below. It's the associated blog post. Do have a go at entering the sketch challenge. It's a really nice, easy sketch. There will be lots. Oh, I haven't added the dots. Oh, can't not have my dots. If I can find them, there they are. Are they in here? I hope they're in here. Are they in here? No. Yes. So yes, do have a go at entering the challenge. It's a lovely, easy sketch. So I'm using, not those, I'm using the gold glitter dots, and I'm just popping 3 in a little triangle, because I do like my triangles. But yes, it's a nice, easy sketch. There's lots of inspiration over on the Spot Challenge website, and you can get to that by going to my blog post, and then just click on the image of the sketch, and that will take you straight over to the website for the Spot Challenge, and you can just share your image, your project there. I've got my teeth in the wrong way today. Thank you very much indeed for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know which you prefer, the original or the one we've just made together. And have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Bye!